Good morning. I'm Al Lippman, Mayor of Mesquite. Well, the primary elections are over and it's time to remove the political signs. I spent considerable time removing mine and I hope I got them all. But if you see any of mine, please call the City Hall and let me know where I missed one. Today I want to talk a little bit about our city codes regarding buildings that don't look real good or weeds that are a little bit unsightly. It's been reported that some buildings have peeling paint, and that's true. However, they are not violating any code I could find. Same for some weeds. We have one code enforcement person and only one to cover the entire city. He follows the ordinances to the letter. There are a number of procedures that he must do when there is a complaint about a piece of property. And by the way, if you want to complain about something, please call the city and let code enforcement know that there's a problem because they don't patrol back and forth all day. Oftentimes, the owner is not a resident of Mesquite or Nevada for that matter. Getting them to clean up is nearly impossible. We can, after following necessary steps, go in and do it for them, and then place a lien on the property. But that takes many legal steps and more expense for the city, which, by the way, is your money. We've done this before in the case of the old motel on Mesquite Boulevard. This, by the way, took over 18 months, as the owner has the right to appeal and delay the process for an extended period of time. Another issue brought up recently, and it's not the first time, is speeding on Falcon Ridge Parkway, primarily by construction vehicles. Our police ticket them when they are observed, but at no time do we have more than 4 police vehicles on our streets. And most of their time is in catching the bad guys that come to Mesquite, the domestic violence cases, and arresting drug dealers. I would love to have more police on the streets, but we just don't have them. We're not alone, as Metro is short over 300 officers, and the same percentages for all our neighboring cities. I will be meeting with the chief, however, to discuss more enforcement on our major streets, but we do not micromanage them. They're the experts on how they schedule their officers, not the mayor and not the council. Let's look at another topic. A very irate lady wrote me a letter about being promised a sound wall on the I-15 that would protect the Desert Rose subdivision. I don't know who promised her that, but the city has no control over sound walls on the highway. It's the Nevada Department of Transportation. We also cannot clean up on the south or the north sides of the freeway where there's trash or weeds because it's plain and simple, it's not ours. If it would, we would address the issue. I guarantee you that. If you remember back just the last year, we had a homeless person set up camp just off the I-22 ramp, and it was a mess. We could not do anything about the situation as she happened to select NDOT property to camp out on. I recently heard that we do have some homeless tents on the north side of the freeway near Walmart. Same situation. That is state issues. We have no authority to remove them from state-controlled areas. We don't have to agree with the law, but we have to follow it. I think we're very fortunate to have such minor problems in Mesquite. When I read the paper, it's all serious crime in North Vegas, Las Vegas, Henderson, murders, kidnappings, you name it, it goes on. We're doing pretty good here in Mesquite when the biggest issue is going a little too fast on Falcon Ridge or some weeds that definitely need picking. Same with a business that needs paint. One area that does look bad but should see changes soon is the land surrounding the old Final Details store and the old shacks on the property. The land, I believe, has been sold for development, and I hope it will be cleared soon. By the way, we're getting a hotel, I was told, now on the corner of Falcon Ridge and Pioneer. At least they've applied for a conditional use building permit. See you next week, and I'll be addressing the issues brought up, I guarantee you. Thank you.